Alright, everybody, what's up? It's Danny here, the Unicorn Alchemist. I made my own nickname up. Anyways, I am a unicorn. You see gray hair? So, I get a lot of questions, random things about natal charts because I read natal charts. Check out the website, www.essentiallymagic.com. That's magic with a K. Anyways, so I do natal charts and, horoscopes, and actually I prefer not to do horoscopes. But I deal with recognition over foresight. So, and then I get a lot of, what does this mean? Houses and zodiacs and planets, and we're not even going to go into aspects and all the other dimensions of it. So I figured I'd make a couple videos just for the basics. So if, somebody does your chart, you can kind of look at it, understand what they're saying, as well as for your own knowledge, give you a little bit more depth into it. So I'm not even going to go into the intensive type of stuff because yes, we'll be here for hours and days and years, but the basics, which anybody can kind of look at, or when you're like dealing with other people. So starts with your zodiacs. Everybody's, oh, I'm a Leo, I'm a Virgo, I'm a this. What's up? Oh, I do have somebody here with me, so I'm not crazy.
No.
Yes. So let's start. You got your Aries. And now your dates are a little off here. You got your cups meaning they border two signs. So it's an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, that's me, Capricorn, Aquarius, then Pisces. Pisces being the end. And then normally it's about the 22nd of, 22nd of the month, something like that. Now there is Ophiuchus, which is between Scorpio and Sagittarius. It's not a actual zodiac because it's not a 30-degree orbit, but
that I did not know.
Yes, but if you ever look it up, I actually fall under Ophiuchus more than anything. They're your medical, what's a good thing? The what's it called? Oh my gosh, I had a mind fart. It's the with the serpent running around it. We use it. Caduce. Yes, like that's the medical symbol with the yes.
Okay.
That is actually the sign of Ophiuchus.
Wow.
Yes. Now Ophiuchus was what basically mythology wise, who knows if it's true or not, was banned because he knew the secret to immortality. So they got upset, kicked him out or whatever like that. And that's why we don't have Ophiuchus. But I actually follow under Ophiuchus more than in Sagittarius. But I do have a lot of Sag traits. And everybody knows that there's three decadents to each zodiac. There's the first, the second, and the third, and then they have even more personality traits and stuff. So you can be a Sagittarius in the first decadent and it's have this personality normally. So it's basically I would say the first 10 days, if you had to relate it to days per se. We use degrees. So anyways, but we're not going into that. That's a whole nother. So then with every sun sign, all your zodiacs, there's a moon, there's a Mercury, there's Saturn, there's all the other, yes, you can go break them out. So when people are like, oh, you don't act like a Pisces, well, their moon might be this way, their sun might be that way.
And does that change every day?
No. So when you were born, bam, natal chart. It's the big circle with all the lines, right? That was your timestamp when you were born. So where your sun was is your sun sign. I'll use me for example. Sagittarius, born, the sun was in Sagittarius. Then there's the moon. Where was the moon at when you were born? My moon was in Aries. Now that is why the time and the location of your birth are actually really, really important for natal chart reading, because if you were born in California and not New York, things are different. i.e. I have a friend that if he was born in California, he would have been a whole nother sign. So that makes a big difference. So where your moon is, then your Mercury, your Venus, Venus, what I'm trying to think, Mercury, Venus, your Jupiter, and your Mars, and your Neptune.
Well, how do you even get all those other signs if you're born into?
Well, you get those because Google.com is amazing when you put in the information in the middle of the natal chart. But no, it's called an ephemeris. Correct me on my pronunciation, something like that. Basically, it is where everything is at the time, in different times. You can go there. It's like an atlas. You can pull it up in 1974. Right. Where was that? It charts everything. I actually send those with people when they do their natal charts because it has asteroids and everything else where they're at. But it'll tell you where everything is at. So each person is different. So you know how people say, well, that person has the same birthday as me. Yeah, were they born in the same spot, same location, same time? There's also those differences too. So
that's what's causing the different personalities.
Yep. That's why there's no two people who are the same.
Right.
The only I've heard twins, but the thing is, their asteroids could have been different placements, as well as the fastest moving planet is the moon, which is not really a planet, but that is the only aspect that really moves the fastest. It can change within a 15-degree difference. It'll change. So if you are off by 15 minutes, your moon could potentially be at a different spot. So other than that, the other ones are a little slower moving, unless you're at this 29 degrees people. Yeah. Now we'll go into that more. There are different types of astrology. Sidereal, I actually like sidereal sometimes. Sidereal goes off of fixed locations. They go off of the celestial being that are fixed there. Western astrology is what most people use. That is, it goes by Earth as the, Sun and Earth as the marking point. There's different ones. We can go for days and hours and years. So anyways, got our zodiacs, got our planets. We got our planets have their meanings too. So you have your Mars, which, you know what, I'm not going to do planets yet. Let's see, we'll go back to zodiacs. Got all our zodiacs. Then there's fire signs. You have fire, earth, water, and air. Those are your elements. The elements make a big difference too. So air signs are like thinkers. Those are gonna be like air is more of a thinking type, free. Yes, look at it that way. You can do fire is movement, motion, like you're lighting a fire under something, it starts moving. Water is all feely and emotions and stuff. So water is it's just flowing through me, the emotions. Yeah, that's water. And then earth is like doing. They're more fixed, like things that obviously are doing. See the difference, like fire and earth getting in difference. Fire is like seeing and moving. So it would be like aggression, that, oh, you made me mad. That'd be like your fire. Earth would be like, scratch it, I'm going back to work. That's the earth in that person. That's right. That Taurus right there. So that's kind of look at them, the elements that way. And then there's, got your elements, got your zodiacs. Then there's cardinal, mutable, and fixed. Those are your what do we call them? Modalities. So fixed, obviously fixed. Cardinal is more whatever, like they're not fixing, but they're like free, like whatever, they don't care either or. And then there's mutable. Mutable would be, I can see both sides, that's how. So your fixed are stubborn, your cardinal are woo on the other end. They're like Your free spirits just be whatever, free everybody. Yeah, and then your mutable is like, well, let's play it both ways, you know, kind of. Let's see how that would be your mutable. And so basically, let's go through our zodiac. So you have Aries, which is cardinal, and they're fire signs. So Aries is woo, like explosive, and they're fire, so it's that motion, that energy. I.e. talk about Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars, so look at Aries as kind of like immaturity, like little kids, temper tantrum, all that, temperament. Mars helps with the temperament there. So Taurus is ruled by Venus. It is a fixed sign, and it is an earth sign. Oh, my bad. Every zodiac has a ruler, you know, like a parent, basically. So Taurus, Venus is Taurus. So Taurus is fixed, like stubborn, ain't moving, earth. So they're more foundation looking. Like think of, foundation, finances, things that you deal with in everyday reality, earth type stuff. And then Venus rule, a lot of Taurus is family, love type thing. Gemini is next. Gemini is ruled by Mercury, and it is a mutable sign, air. So Gemini, Mercury is, you remember Mercury from school, mythology, Hermes, messenger. So look at it that way. Mutable, I can see both sides. Hey, the Gemini duality, that's why. And then if they're air, so they're like, okay, they're on another plane of thinking. Then you have Cancer. Cancer's ruled by the moon. Why Cancer is so nurturing and maternal, moon kind of motherly type thing. Moon, like I said, we'll go into planet meanings later. Cancer is cardinal, and they are a water sign. So they're like, don't take my baby, I'll do anything. Yes. So, and they're all emotional and watery and stuff. Like Leo, sun, ruled by the sun. Sun. That's the only zodiac that everything's all sun. Wow. And they're fixed. It is a fixed fire sign. So Leo is the sun all around. Only one, yes.
Big, bold,
and shiny. Woo! You're gonna see Leo no matter what aspect of Leo.
Look at me.
As well as they're fixed. I'm right and you're wrong, and I'm going to argue you down until you realize I'm right and you're wrong. Even if they're wrong, they're never wrong. And then they are fire signs, so they're heated about it too. They're gonna make you see their side of things. Then you got Virgo, mutable again.
Hey.
So they're I can see both. They're your, they're earth, so they're more grounded, kind of, reality type. And then they're ruled by Mercury. So they're really good at, mediating, because they can see both sides. They're earthbound, they're reality, and they are Mercury, Hermes,
wow.
Messengers, communication. Libra, cardinal. They are air signs, and they're ruled by Venus. So cardinal, well, we already know how they're going. Air signs, thinking on a whole nother level. And then Venus, the love. Libra incarnation is all about interpersonal relationships. That is it. They deal with a lot of how to deal with other people. Libras make really good lawyers, i.e. the little scale thing. Libra is, they can see the truth in people. They're like, I got higher knowledge. I'm an air sign. Hello. And they're cardinal, so they're like, I don't care either way. I'm this, And so
then it's like whether people want to admit it or not, whether they believe or not, the world anyway goes off of astrology.
Sorry, my daughter just popped up in the middle of the video. Hold on real fast. You can go ahead, ask your questions. Go ahead.